Hello and welcome to another audio mastering live stream. I'll be doing the same thing I did before. Obviously turning the mic off when I'm doing the audio, but I'll try to keep an eye on the chat to see if anyone arrives. And continue with an attempt at remastering or mastering this track. Just need to find where I'm at. And just quickly listen to the original again, and then listen to where I'm at on this. I'm pretty sure this is too far gone. It was just a test, a very quick test. But I can begin the process again, and hopefully I'll be done in less than an hour. So we'll see what happens with it. And obviously I'll do my best. Okay, so I'm just going to try and aim for cutting down on the dynamics there and just trying to find somewhere that's in between. Can't be bothered to memorize or write down values. I'm too tired for that. So I'll just do it with snapshots instead. Oh, why is it so blurry? There we go. Probably takes a lot longer than actually writing it down or memorizing it, to be honest, but at least we got somewhere to go from, right? So I'll reset that and just tweak it as we go.
Checking me out, got my dog in a muzzle and a
Okay, then fair bit of work to do there on the final mastering. I'll just see what it sounds like without it, I suppose, and then work my way up towards something suitable. And then work on the peaks, the overall volume, and the density of it, and should be fine. We'll see what happens. I'm just realizing that I don't know how to change the order of the stack. And obviously if I do it in the wrong order, it's just going to mess everything up. See what? Unless I save them all as presets and then re-import them. This is not good. It doesn't really matter because I can take pictures of it and duplicate it, but I haven't even tried the compressor yet. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Cool. So I think that should be the right direction. I really don't think I need to do anything more with it. The first part of it was just focusing on bringing out those vocals and all of the high-end stuff that could just be my crappy ears. But there's a significant difference between the original and just what I did the other day for like half hour, just to bring out all of that vocals and some of the guitar and stuff. And I think I messed up a lot of the snare sounds, but it seems to be getting there. And now using the compressor is going to help with, bring out the bass and the low end. So what I should do now is make sure everything's just set how I want it with regards to the dynamics, the EQ, and the mastering, even though that will change. And then work on the compressor and then go back to the mastering at the end. I could, now that I've saved that, save a new snapshot as temp. And we'll bring in would that be an easy way to do it? Yeah, okay, cool. So I'll go back one. And do that as that. And then open that. And then can I import that? And then save it. Cool. So just a quick bit of organization to save a bit of time in the future. So now we got the compressor in the right order and bring in the mastering from the old version, even though it's not perfect. It's just sort of, it'll all be changed now that the compressor's in there anyway. You know, kind of stuck with the volume and the decibel limit, really. Given that I don't have the rest of the album at the moment, it's just one track, so it doesn't really matter if some of the peaks are out. Well, I'm not too concerned with it anyway, as long as it sounds better. So that's that done and saved. And the dynamics need to be like that. Whoops. Just for the moment, so I'll change that. Give it an attack time. That's probably too much, actually, to be honest. I mean, if I'm using a compressor anyway, I don't think I need to go terribly high on that. Just trying to pick up on these vocals. Like I said, that's the first thing. I don't think that'll make too much difference there. I'm not liking that. So that's fine. And that's how it was before. And then that's the mastering. And I need to go like that. And they're the ones we want to keep. No. That's the one we want to keep. And we don't want to get confused. So we'll do that. Terribly large name, but at least we saved a copy of it. Oh, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Cool. Organize, saved, done. Just quickly listen to a comparison of something. going for. Obviously, instead of like a 10-second loop, though, we're working on a full track. I'm pretty sure I'm getting close to it. Just listen to that again just to make sure I'm heading in the right direction. So first is the original, and then the second is the similar to the remastering process I'm doing at the moment. So we should have similar effects on the full track. One cool thing that I'm doing that I can't remember who it was done by. Was it like Mozart or Beethoven or something? But I've actually got my feet on top of my subwoofer, so that I don't necessarily have to listen to the music so loud. I can just feel the difference from my feet, which is working pretty cool. I've never done that before. I don't want to give my ears a battering at the moment until the track is done. Anyway, we'll see how this goes for now. I'm pretty sure I can save multiple snapshots. I don't think I've got a limit here. We'll do that. And go back to the original track. Try with the EQ, back to the original track with the EQ and dynamics, back to the original track with the EQ, dynamics and mastering. And then we'll see what the difference the compressor makes with it all. But it's just standard at the moment. The values are probably nowhere near what I want. Just see how it goes. I'm definitely happy with that little bit anyway. I think that's okay for the EQ. Try the dynamics. Okay, cool. So I've been going slowly. It's already taken half an hour. I'll aim for an hour, but hopefully it'll be done by then. Bit messy, but whatever. Cool. 20 minutes until I hit the hour. It's been 40 minutes now, so I'm going to start wrapping it up, making final changes. Print out a copy. Save a copy, whatever. Then listen to it through headphones just to make sure that's okay. Plug it into a laptop, listen to it through that. Maybe listen to it on my phone and listen to it in the car or something. And just try it on a variety of systems, see how it goes. It's well over in the limits, but I'm hoping I can just bring everything down now right at the end. Get out right. Should be okay. Cool. Okay. I swear there's something I've messed up there along the way, like. But I mean, I don't have like the ability to output the audio into separate channels and reroute it into an amp and then back through the music. And that is originally how the track was made. So I think everyone got plugged into an amp and rerouted back in. Because it's been mastered before. It's never nice mastering, like the audio mastering I did for my music. For this year, I mean, I did that from scratch, whereas this I'm working off another person's piece of work. I assume just to try and make some improvements rather than do a fully professional mastered track. But the rest of the album, I think, is totally different and hasn't been touched, so it'd be a lot easier for me to do stuff. Apparently I don't need to clean up any of this at the back, which I thought I would do, so that's good. Save a final snapshot now. Pretty sure that's number 5. Should be good to go. We got WAV. Should I do it as a WAV? WAV is old school, I like WAV. I'm not using Logic, and I'm sure they've got an answer. Okay. I suppose if the guy wants to, I mean, I'm using a PC for the win, PC Master Race, but normally the industry standard is Max for an Apple equipment for audio, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's definitely best. Let's get this organized. So we've got do that. Save backups. Wow, 4 gigabyte already. Blimey. images. The original. Oh, it's in use. There we go, the original. Don't need that. Move that. That's where we're at. Once that's sorted, and then save it as an AIF or whatever. Yeah, that's cool. Uncompressed, 32-bit float, stereo, 44-100. Yeah, that's fine. I just do standard settings. I mean, I could output to something better, but since the entire track has sort of been messed with before I received it, it's not really much point. And not many people have the 96 sort of speaker settings. So 44, perfectly fine. That's AOF, right? We'll open that up and go like that. And then I'll export the WAV for me, stick it on my Android, have a listen to it. Yada yada yada. Yep, yep, yep. Better plug my phone in. Don't know where it is. Probably on charge, getting ready for poke. That leaves me 1 minute and 50 seconds. Not enough time to listen to the tracks, but definitely enough time for the thing to be done. You can listen to 30 seconds of each track, I suppose. And hopefully that was an improvement. And there we go. WAV. AIF. Now we'll just do a quick 30-second comparison of each.
Show you the
Okay, so the last track I'll play now, just to end the stream, is my track Dissonance, just a remix of these people that made a track years and years ago in the 90s for Fruity Loops. It's free license, free source or whatever, free to do with. This is just so I can check that the volume's in there. So I'll compare this original with the new one that we made, and then with my old track, which has been mastered, so I can check that the volume levels are alright. I'm pretty sure they're the same anyway. There was a little bit in the red, but I can always reduce that at the end. It only takes two minutes. Well, thanks for joining, and as always, happy listening.